Hey guys, my name's Blake, and I'm going to be joining Sam today on our friendly gameplay.
You want to keep this going and let this one be it?
No.
Yeah, I think we're going to do it. How is it going, everybody? As you can tell, I've got Blake here with me, and we are actually playing each other in this game of Madden. I'm a big Seahawk fan, so I've got the Seahawks.
And I've got the Cowboys starting off not so pretty.
As you saw, Marshawn Lynch had a big run, and then on the very next play, I go to Jimmy Graham. And then I get Fred Jackson. I get Fred involved, and he's able to actually take it into the end zone. But anyways, Blake's a big Dallas fan. I'm a big Seahawk fan, so we decided to do a video together. And since the teams are fairly evenly matched, we decided to just pick our favorite teams and go on that path.
And guys, I play on Xbox 360. I got this game, and it's definitely more different than you'd imagine. So forgive me at the beginning. It feels different. So you'll see me miss a lot of tackles early on.
Yeah, the players definitely react way differently. And on the Xbox One, to me, the gameplay is faster, but the players react slower. It's more of like a true step reaction to where they can't just cut quite as quick. So you kind of have to anticipate that. And to me, on the Xbox 360, the players react a little bit quicker. So it's definitely different playing the other way around. And on this play, I threw it to the wrong receiver. I passed let him left, thinking I was going to throw it to the tight end, but I accidentally pressed the wrong button and threw it to a receiver in double coverage. So I dodged a bullet there, and I'm actually able to run it in with Marshawn Lynch as he hits us with a celebration to take a quick 14-0 lead early in the game.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be a running the ball difference. Marshawn Lynch is breaking tackles for Sam, and I'm not tackling him. And you'll see right here, meanwhile, I'm getting destroyed at the line of scrimmage and getting holding calls and all kinds of bad luck.
I think that was actually a defensive holding.
Oh, it was?
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Go figure. I have good coverage. It's because my players cheat. But one thing I definitely noticed in this game, a big difference between the two teams, is my receivers seem to have blocked much better than his receivers did, and that definitely opened up the run game once I got outside and once I got past the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, so you're going to see lots of dinking and dunking underneath. Seems to be about the only thing I can ever get working for me, so you'll see me hit A all the time, coming across that slot route right there, that same play.
A and Y are his two favorite receivers. It doesn't matter if it's Dez Bryant or if it's Jason Witten. Whichever one is A and whichever one is Y is who he typically goes with.
But we will see RB involved. RB will be involved quite a bit.
Coming out of the backfield. That was just a goofy play. His receiver should have caught it, and since he didn't, my defender should have caught it, but he didn't either. So, I don't know. I guess Madden
It's Madden.
Yeah, Madden just didn't want anything to happen right there. And Tyler Lockett, or Ricardo Lockett, whichever one this is, I'm pretty sure this is Tyler Lockett, decides to take matters into his own hand, jukes outside, jukes inside, and then jukes right back outside, and is able to take this one all the way for a nice little touchdown after he gets on the board.
Yeah, not sure what happened there. I think my guys were just a little lackadaisical coming off of that, putting points on the board, which I was happy to do. Always happy to get points on the board against Sam because I can just kind of slowly work my way back. I'm not a big play guy, but wasn't prepared for that kickoff return.
Yeah, his players just didn't know what to do after they scored points. It happens so rarely. As I get another big stop
tackle
in the run game.
Yeah, that's not working. But look who's open. That'll be Y, Cole Beasley.
And my poor tackling, luckily he just ran out of bounds right there. And Cam Chancellor coming over making a big play on the sideline right before the 2-minute warning. And we just hit a little toss play. And Marshawn Lynch just barely gets tripped up, or he might have taken that one all the way to the house. But just look at the receivers blocking for me. That's an all-day thing for me. If my receivers block like that, I will have success 100% of the time.
Yeah, it's hard to defend against that, and it being Marshawn Lynch as well. He'll break a tackle or two.
That was just a terrible read. We had just gotten done talking about not trusting ourselves once we're in the red zone, both on offense and defense. And this was the biggest accident of my life. I did not mean to call a fake field goal.
And I take it to the house.
He lays on his belly for a full second, decides to hop up and take it back.
As the play happened live, I recall Sam going, oh, nope, oh, something like that.
I was like, hey man, what if I fake this? And I was faking some audibles, and apparently I hit XX instead of like XRS, and
thought it was a pass. It wasn't a pass.
You know, he took the soul from one of my players right there, and from me on that, whatever you want to call it, failed fake field goal, scoop and score. I don't know, man.
Yeah, you might want to go back and get a replay of that block. It was pretty fun to watch.
Yeah, there's just no words to describe those two consecutive plays. He gets the free points, and then he just decides to end my players. Cam Chancellor takes a terrible angle and gives up some good yardage to, was that Terrence Williams?
I believe it was. Guys, that's one of my favorite plays because if the defender is using the player covering that curl route, they miss that tackle a lot of the time. The computer can usually make the tackle, but it's difficult to make the adjustment, and it can be a big play.
As you could obviously tell right there.
Went for two, make it a ball game all of a sudden. Kind of a turnaround of events.
So in the last minute and 7 seconds, we went from 21-3 to 21-18. And that's just how my Madden game goes. That is the story of my life when it comes to video games.
It's a story of mine as well because I kind of have to adjust. I have to figure out what is going on in this particular game, what my opponent's doing, and what is working for me against that.
Yeah, I try to stick to my my first set of plays, and if those are successful, I feel like I can win most of the games. But if those aren't successful, it takes me a little while to get in the groove. But as Blake was talking about, he was able to adjust, and he's made some stops, and he's done well for himself.
This drive, I'm happy I opened up the run game a little bit. I'm starting to think I'm going to have some play options, and then everything goes south. I get a tight end running backwards, and then a punt that just goes. I don't know how far that was. That was a shankopotamus.
Shankopotamus wasn't helping you out right there. That was, I think I pressed the wrong button again, and his safety just bit way too hard and left Jimmy Graham open. I'm not going to complain about it. So Marshawn Lynch takes another one in to make it 28-18, make it a solid 10-point game.
It's slipping away from me, but I'm not going to stop. We've got just under 6 minutes left, another quarter to go.
And the way he's been playing, I know he got one of his touchdowns off the scoop and score, but he's been driving the ball on me, and I'm not too confident that I can come up with many more stops. Maybe if Matt Castle keeps throwing the ball like that, I'll be able to do okay. But I just have zero confidence in my defense against him.
Lucky to come down. Did he come down with that one? Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Couldn't tell.
And then on 4th and 4, he finds a wide open.
And guess what button that was?
Y?
That would be A.
Oh, it was
as he jumps on top of your defender and just decides to sit on his head.
He sat on my face for a minute, and I felt like that was highly inappropriate. But they're grown men; they can do what they want. So I'm not here to judge them. So they can just do as they please.
I got a little drive put together here, and that slant route it can be short, gain you a few yards, but if the safety comes down hard enough, you can take it up the middle for a touchdown.
Yeah, and that's just how my defense is. I try to play a more aggressive style defense. I try to come down with as many interceptions as possible. Half the time, if I'm in the right area, I'll drop them, or my defenders just won't, make a play on the ball. But a lot of times, I'll overrun the route, and I'll end up giving up a big play and just giving up free yards. And that instance, basically 3 points, is I just completely ran out of the way of the route.
Yeah.
But with just over 2 minutes left, now we're at the 2-minute warning. I'm just trying to get a heavy dose of Marshawn Lynch and trying to just run out the clock. And on 4th and 3, I decided to go for it. I didn't feel confident enough in stopping him either way, so I was gonna go for it and just try to run the rest of the clock out. But me being me and playing against Blake, I make decisions that I shouldn't always make, like this pass right here that I throw directly to a Dallas Cowboy. So now I'm kind of sweating it. There's about a minute left. He's only down by 3, and he's got the ball, and he knows how to move the ball down the field pretty well.
Yeah, things can change really fast, and that's something to always remember playing online, or especially in MUT, is don't give up, because people get greedy. They try and get the extra coins out of some more points at the end. So, don't expect them just to run out the clock. They might throw a little pass on you. You might turn things around at the last second.
Yeah, and this was just a little friendly game, so there wasn't too much on the line. But even just being in a friendly match, I still got aggressive and decided to throw the ball instead of just run it out.
And I obviously did nothing with my last-minute interception there, but it's okay, as Sam gets a field goal that he taps the analog stick as time expires just to be funny.
He asked me to not score points and not kick a field goal, so naturally I had to do just that and kick a field goal as time expired. But luckily I'm able to get a 6-point victory. I win 31-25. As you can see, I had great ground game today, and that definitely helped a lot. But that's the end of this video. I'd like to thank Blake for playing in the game and for coming out for the commentary.
And thank you for having me. It was a good time. I don't get as frustrated as I used to playing against you, but
that's a good thing. But I hope everyone enjoyed this video, and we will see you guys later. Peace.
Peace.